The transport MMC in the city of Johannesburg, Kunene, has resigned with immediate effect. In a letter to the Speaker of Council, Kunene says he is stepping down as both MMC and a Patriotic Alliance councillor following allegations linking him to an alleged member of a murder syndicate, Katiso, KT Molefe. Our reporter, parliamentary reporter Lulama Matya, has been following that story and joins us now for an update. So Lulama, we knew that Gayton Mackenzie, the leader of the Patriotic Alliance, wanted this issue investigated thoroughly and was saying that Kunene would step aside for about 30 days. But these are new developments, are they not? His resignation.
Good afternoon to us and the viewers at home. Indeed, new developments, the letter of resignation from Kunene as the MMC for transport in the city of Johannesburg. Party leader Gayton Mackenzie also writing a letter indicating that his resignation of Kunene as the leader, although Kenny is maintaining that he is stepping aside, but he maintains his innocence on this matter. Gayton Mackenzie is saying that he's devastated basically with this news of releasing Kunene from his services both as MMC and also as a party leader. But I guess to us it's because they want to remove the dark cloud that is hanging over his head before he resumes his duties, because they want to allow the investigation to continue, and if he is cleared, he is cleared, and then for the outcome of the investigation to clear him or not from these allegations. And Kunene is a prominent figure within the Patriotic Alliance, which the party has been, it was formed a long time ago, but it came to national parliament after last year's elections to show that the party has a footprint, and a big footprint on the political space in South Africa. It has 9 seats in the national parliament, with about 80-something in councils, which Kunene was one of those council members of the Patriotic Alliance. Yeah. So I guess that is why even the party, even him, he's taking that stance, because he knows what is at stake. Maybe they want, they don't want to damage the image of the party, considering that next year the country goes for local government elections.
And Lulama, it's been interesting to just watch the responses, particularly on social media, since these stories and this issue of Kunene being present at the home of this Katiso Molefe when he was being arrested, initially going from, I don't really know him, I was there accompanying a journalist who was there to do an interview for an exclusive story, to social media detectives coming up with all sorts of proof that shows that associations, not just with Kunene, but in some instances, I've seen 1 or 2 pictures that suggest Gayton Mackenzie himself may have known this person prior. So just talk to that dynamic of that sense of embarrassment, I suppose, that the party risks with this particular association.
Indeed, to us, social media users are not buying the story at all. They do not believe that Kunene was accompanying a journalist when he was there. Kenny, in some instances, has said he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. But social media users are not buying that story at all. And now the publishing of photos of Kunene, including party leader Gayton Mackenzie, trying to show that to link these party leaders to Molefe. It's one of those instances where social media users are trying to demonstrate to the public that they don't buy at all the story of Kunene. One user, Tulas, even went to the extent that we are still waiting for that expose. And some people saying that if it was about a story, here is a journalist at this thing, this is what is happening.
Yeah.
But what kind of a journalist would not want to break that kind of a story? So it's one of those instances where we are saying to us, the media, that we are monitoring to say, indeed, the social media users are not buying the story at all. I guess hence the party is trying to do the damage control by containing this matter and putting Kunene resigning from the party until the party's investigation is finalized.
All right. Let's see how it all unravels in the coming days and weeks. Thank you for that. That's our parliamentary reporter, Lulama Matya. And part of what we were talking to there talks to a line in the letter from Gayton Mackenzie, where he's sort of framing it in terms of what it is that is at issue. And I quote here, "These relate to a public perception that he's provided reasons, Kunene's provided reasons for being found at the home of an alleged member of a murder syndicate should be tested." So being found at the home, that tells you the tricky waters where we are in terms of associations of this person with the leadership of the Patriotic Alliance.